Anyway, what's up, gang? Welcome back to the pod.
Hey guys, missed you guys.
Keith and I've been busy. We've been doing shows. That's why we're busy. So much stand-up. No time to podcast.
It's been pretty lit, dude. I've
Yeah.
been doing some pretty cool shows. I did fucking drag brunch at the Improv.
Oh, yeah. It looked like it was fucking popping, too. It was like stupid crowded when I saw the pictures.
Oh, it was very crowded. I never would have thought I would have been to a drag brunch.
Really?
Like,
You seem like a dry brunch guy.
now I'm gonna go.
Not alone, but you go with a lady.
Nah, yeah, I would do that.
Yeah.
I would do that. Yeah, they were so fucking.
Make sure you're
nice.
up and tight with it.
They were so nice.
Just the drag people?
The ladies
we
were
calling
very
them
nice.
nowadays?
I just call them ladies.
They're not
They
even
were-
ladies necessarily, though.
But still, though.
At that moment, they were.
No, they are in general.
Actually, that's not true. Some gay men do drag, and they're men normally, and then they just do drag. You know what I'm saying?
The nice lady. I would just call them nice ladies.
Okay,
They were
yeah.
very nice.
I'm
They
cool
were
with that.
very, very cool.
Yeah.
The crazy shit is I got booked for it with oh my god, I'm so mad I forgot her name. I'm so mad I love her to death. But I got booked with her and we were like the comic relief.
A local
in between
comic?
the shit. Yeah.
Who was it?
I'm trying to remember her name. It's at the tip of my tongue.
Was it Joey?
It was Joey.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Joey. She killed.
Yeah,
Dude.
she's fun.
She's so
Very
sweet,
likable
fun.
energy. She's pretty new too. She's just got like a very positive vibe to her. The audiences
Yeah.
like her.
Yeah. They loved her, dude.
That's
She-
important.
She killed, and then they were tipping the drag queens, and then the comedy portion she went up first. They tipped her, and I was like, oh yeah, that's pretty cool. They tipped her. I go up, and then I get off the stage, and I didn't think anything of it. They were gonna tip me or anything. Just hands going up.
With dollar bills?
Yeah, dude. It had been
Hey,
like
shit.
60 women, and it just was like over here, and I just was like, the fuck, because you don't expect anything like that.
Yeah. Money from stand up. I certainly
Yeah.
don't.
No, I
That's
mean
for
like
damn sure.
that, but it was just a good time, dude. It was just a really good time. Shouts out to them. Shouts out to Improv for that shit. That was a fun show.
I can't wait to get back there again, dude. I love performing at the Improv so much.
You did the open mic this month, didn't you?
The one this month hasn't happened yet. I think it's this week. Vic's on it.
No, not the April one.
I did the last
Started.
one.
You did
Yeah,
the
I did the last
February.
one, and then I did two ago. I've done it 3 times now.
Yeah, man.
Open mics, like misleading. I don't know why they call it an open mic. Like, can't they just call it like New Faces of DC or something?
The new faces of DC.
Something like that, because that's what it is. It's booked like a month out, and you have to be a legitimate comic who's performing in the area to get booked on it. You have to submit a tape and get accepted.
Yeah, or somebody they choose from that, because they had some people from New York come down.
Yeah.
They're pretty fun.
There's always a few Baltimore people on there. I'm like synced up with a few people from, but like every time I do it, it's like Noah Miller, Mike Pilato. Noah's from New York, Mike's from Baltimore.
Oh, where's Noah living? He's still living in New York now,
Yeah,
right?
uh-huh.
Yeah.
He's living in New York.
Yeah. How did you like Port City?
Oh, it was fun. The Port. Yeah, the Port. There's a new club in Baltimore called the Port, ran by this dude named Matt Hurley, who's like a new comic.
Yeah,
and
I
just
know.
started a club, bro, which is pretty dope. Like, that's wild. Like, what a wild
it's
turn
good.
of
You gotta
events for
get
that guy.
spacing and everything. I
Yeah.
met him at the Loft. He was like, "Yeah, man, just come up anytime you want."
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's nice. Very welcoming green room. I was there with comedian Matilda Epstein. I was there with, it was Tony Woods, D-Lo, Mike Pilato. It was a bunch of other like Baltimore guys. It was just fun. It was fun hanging out with Tony Woods again too, because I don't see Tony much anymore. I used to, like during COVID, I would see Tony everywhere. And now he's like busy and doing tours and stuff. And he was telling me the story about how he I brought up that we were talking about him on the pod, but
Yeah.
the duck joke. But he was talking about he brought a poisonous spider home from Australia on accident.
The Black Widow.
I don't think it was a black widow. It looked like a black widow, but it wasn't. I think it had a different name or something. But he was like, I brought back the most poisonous spider from Australia, and everybody in the green room was like, "Why? Why would you do that?" And he was just like, "I didn't do it on He was in my bag, and I brought him home. He was in there for months, and he bit me on the neck, and he shows us this bite, and he's like, doctor said I would have died if he hadn't been tired from being in my luggage for so long."
Sorry.
Isn't that funny as shit?
That's not funny. That's
He might make a
funny.
joke out of that, so we shouldn't get into that too much, but It was
Oh my
funny,
God.
bro.
Why ain't got no
He's so
snacks
silly,
in his
dude.
bag? I'm gonna bite
Silly
him.
ass dude. Yeah, I was back there drinking warm tequila sodas. I ended up going on like pretty late. Like the show ran kind of late, and I followed Tony, who believe it or not, ran the light. And my set was not as good as it could have been, to be honest with you. I was a little bummed out. It was a hard day.
It was your first time there?
First time there.
Yeah.
It was late as fuck. I had this hour drive back, and I was it was pending, and I was tired or whatever. But it was fun. It's a really cool club. They have a lot of killers out there in Baltimore who I didn't even really know. And like Umar Khan's out there now, and
Was that your first time meeting Umar?
No, I've known Umar for a while, but
Oh yeah, I love Umar.
first time seeing him for a while. I don't think we really knew each other that well either. It's like, you cross paths with somebody a few times and you follow each other on social media.
A lot, man. He used to come down here a lot, and now he's like touring and shit.
Yeah, he's doing all kinds of weird stuff. He just got married too, right?
Yeah, I think a few months ago,
Something like that.
or like last year or some shit.
And he was like at Mark Norman's wedding and stuff, which is wild. I think he was at the wedding, or he was at the bachelor party or something.
Yeah, they're cool. He tours with Mark Norman.
You went to see John Wick, right?
Oh my God,
How
you
was
seen
it?
it?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Fuck.
Honestly, before you said that you were busy today, I was gonna say let's go to the movies and see like Creed or some shit.
It's long.
What? John Wick?
Yeah. It's almost 3 hours.
What?
It's a lot going on in that movie.
It doesn't
dude.
need to be that long.
Of course, you go for the action. You go for John Wick, but it's so much shit that they're putting out in this world of John Wick, and then it's more shit. Like they do these, man. If you see the movie, you'll understand. The characters, of course, you'll love. The way that they do the action is fucking crazy.
I mean, the choreography,
Yeah, the
fight
choreography
scenes
is
in
fucking
that
awesome.
movie are fucking nuts.
But it's different from the other movies. Like
the way they filmed
before I seen it, everybody was like doing their reviews like, this is the best John Wick, and I'm like,
Yeah.
and then I seen it, and I was like,
You thought it was? The first one was so good.
everybody loves the first one.
I didn't like the second one that much. Wait, how many are there? 3.
4.
There's
This
4
is
now?
the fourth one.
Fuck.
Yeah,
The second one was okay. The third one, I don't really remember. Which one was the one with Common?
that was the
Second one, right?
second one. Yeah. You know what I got to do to you, John?
I don't even remember.
Because in the second one he killed a chick.
Oh yeah, in the hotel.
And Common was her bodyguard.
So I heard that hotel was based on. Okay, I don't remember the name of it. The hotel that's in L.A. It's in like what's that sketchy ass part of L.A.
You talking about the haunted hotel?
It's like it's not haunted, but it is. Like people talk about it like it's
I
haunted.
think it's like the Cecil Hotel or something.
Yes, the Cecil. So I heard that was
Yeah.
based on the Cecil Hotel, like that hotel, because it was a place where like
A lot of mob people will go.
and like serial killers
Which
would
is
go
dope.
and like
because they didn't do like not background check shit, but like pretty much they were just like, yeah, just give us
they were
money.
just super lax.
Yeah, that's what hookers. were
Skid
doing, all
Row.
that
It's
shit.
in Skid Row.
Yeah.
That's what it is. That's why I watched that documentary about the girl who went missing.
The one that they found in the water
In
tank.
the
and
water
shit.
tank, yeah.
They made a movie off of that.
Like a movie or like a
Like
documentary?
a movie.
Yeah,
Like
I watched the documentary
Dark
recently.
Water.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was like a haunted movie where some lady that was living in an apartment, her walls would like bleed water and shit. And she was like, what the fuck is going on? And it was haunted because
First of all, you can't bleed water.
not bleed water, but her
seeping
walls
into
were
the
like,
walls?
yeah, the water was seeping in the walls. And it was pretty much based off of that. They found that a chick, I think she was like murdered or some shit, and they threw in the water tank the supply of the water.
That's what happened in real life.
No, I don't think she was murdered. We don't know what happened.
Yeah,
in real life.
actually, so you don't think she was murdered? You think she went up there herself?
I don't know.
My theory, based on the elevator video, and this is old news, but whatever,
Somebody
it's
was
still
chasing
relevant.
her?
No, dude, I think she was tripping. I think she was tripping.
That's what I think.
I think
she
somebody
was
either
tripping,
drugged
too.
her or she tried out acid or something happened, and it was too much, and she wasn't used to it, and she was tripping balls, and she was found naked in the water tank with her clothes in there,
Yeah.
and that seems like the type of shit that like somebody who's tripping balls is like, I'm hot. Because your body temp gets all crazy and you feel the need to swim, you feel the need to take off your clothes, you feel the need to do all those stuff sometimes if you're tripping like that. And I think she
that's
crawled
all.
into that bitch.
Do anything
Couldn't
past
get out.
weed. I don't do anything past weed. I
Yeah.
already trip when I'm on weed. I
I think
don't
this is
trip,
blocking your
but like,
finger.
huh?
The little arms blocking your face. It's okay. You can't do anything about it.
Nah, dude. I like.
You never done any psychedelics?
I'm too scared to. I'm already imagining as if it's enough. I don't need to imagine more shit like RoboCops follow me or some shit.
Several plural RoboCops.
Yeah, RoboCop.
That would be problematic.
Yo,
That's the last thing a black dude wants, bro.
Yo, what the fuck, man? Yo,
Getting
don't touch
hassled
me.
by RoboCops.
Why your legs look like that? Yeah.
Bro, racist RoboCops. That's wild. You hear about those dogs, the robot dogs?
The from like the Black Mirror. The Black Mirror episode.
Oh, I don't watch Black Mirror, but I think yeah. They're like the Boston Dynamics like robots that people, they try to push over or whatever, but they're making them like police dogs.
That's fucking stupid. If I see one of those things chasing after me, dog, I'm shitting my pants.
Yeah, I don't know what
why are you
about
running
that.
after me? Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Adding robots into the police force will definitely limit crime a bit, I think.
You know how many people will steal those things?
Well, right. Well, you know about the little things that deliver food?
Yeah.
The little robots? Like, people keep stealing from those. So now that they have, like, people, like, patrolling those.
But if you have a person patrolling the thing that's delivering food, just have the motherfucker
exactly,
deliver the food.
Bro.
That's, oh, my God, I hate people.
Are you worried about robots and AI and stuff?
I've been worried about it. But I'm more worried about something that, like, a disease kept killing us.
It's because you're a zombie head.
I'm a zombie head. But also, I believe in all that fucking, this germ will kill this shit and all that shit.
I mean,
robots is like, I'll just dump water on it.
Nah.
It's not that easy.
Well, it's not even robots. It's AI. It's like, that's the part that's sketchy, the whole chat GBT thing. You're hip to this, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it's like basic AI, right? Like, they're not really confirming it. Like, they're not really saying that it's like legit AI, but it's like the closest thing, and it's like gonna progress to actual AI. I just don't know how I feel about that shit, bro. I don't know how I feel about like handing over the reins to something that's not human, because then it's like the moment it thinks it's human, it's gonna be like, what the fuck?
They're doing it now. It's just not like a. Well, it's
not like sentient yet.
It's not sentient yet because
Right.
it's in computers.
So it's not AI. It's like AI technology, but I wouldn't call it legitimate artificial intelligence. It's more like super Google.
Super Google. You see? Oh, excuse me, guys. I'm pretty sure you've seen the videos of like the robot with the face, and it's just like they're asking it a question, and it's just like, "Fuck you, my nigga." Like those.
Yeah, I don't remember it saying that, but
no,
yeah.
but you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
I'll kill all of you.
Yeah, that's not.
Yeah.
See, but that's like programmed as like a gimmick, I guess. But
no, they're literally asking like legit questions to these robots, and they're like giving off answers. And it's like, the future guys, right?
Well, I forgot what the name of the test is, but the test is like basically if the AI thinks it's alive, like if it's like, yeah, I'm alive, and if it can trick you into thinking it's alive, then it counts as AI.
That shit.
Nah,
trusting that shit, dude.
Bro, I'll become fucking Canadian so quick. I don't know what they're gonna do about it up there. I don't know if it's gonna be any different, but. Everybody always wants to move to Canada when shit goes bad in America.
Canada or Mexico. It's the two closest countries.
I'm not going to Mexico. I'll go to Mexico for a weekend. I'm not going to live in Mexico, bro.
I would love, because I think the women are going to be sexier. But,
yeah, you're right. You're definitely, yeah. I don't have any thought on Canadian women, but I feel like that's the same as American women. It's like hit or miss. It's the same in Mexico.
Very true. Very true.
I mean.
Very true. But I think I would have more fun. Plus, the weather's going to be better.
But people would speak Spanish to you because you look like you could be Dominican or something.
But I'm not going to speak it back. I'm going to be like, what? True that. All right, abuela.
Abuela. You ever had an abuela? You ever dated a Spanish girl?
I dated a chick from Guatemala.
Yeah.
She was little. She was so fucking little. It was scary.
I think Guatemalan people are pretty short in general.
No, they are.
Well, Guatemalan and Mexican people have very similar, like, physical traits. I shouldn't even be.
With the Central American thing?
I don't know. I just feel like if I see somebody who I think is Guatemalan, they could just as easily be Mexican, and I wouldn't really know based on, like, the vibe of how they look and stuff.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell. I mean, like, any other Latin race, I don't know. I don't even know, but it's okay. These are just, I guess, what I think of as how they look. I don't know.
Yeah. I tried to go on some dates with some pretty like really pretty, like Latina chicks. Never kissed them though. It was like one or
What?
two dates, or like hanging out. You know what I mean?
I mean, most of my dating life in Florida was Latin chicks.
I bet, dog. That shit
Yeah.
probably was lit.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same. It's all the same.
I do
Everybody's
like
like,
that
"Oh,
spice,
Latin
though.
chicks are crazy." It's like, first of all, the craziest chicks I've ever dated were white girls, hands down.
Oh, yeah.
Craziest. Not the most loud, not the most like fiery, but the craziest.
I like the fire though.
the fire's
I like
nice.
the spice.
Yeah, but
of
I'm
it.
fiery, bro. I don't need more fire. I've learned that about myself. I'm fiery. You know, I'm a passionate fella. I got a hair.
I'm a passionate nigga. You know what I mean? I mean, I remember when I lived in New York, dude. I remember I went to a Halloween party, which was fucking so much fun. Halloween in New York is fucking lit. It's like a whole parade. Everybody's like wearing costumes, and we went to like a couple bars, and then we ended up like just ended the night at this club, and I ended up meeting this Dominican chick. Slapped the shit out of me.
Damn.
Slapped the shit out of me. We were like dancing, and I think I said something that like she disagreed with or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't even like super serious. It just was like, I'm not doing that. I'm sorry, I'm not doing that. She slapped the shit out of me.
How'd you feel?
My reaction was to like I was about to do like choke her a little bit, but it like stopped here, and I just was like, but
Well, feeling defensive physically for a
it made
second
me
is
defensive.
okay.
It made me very.
It's not like you were
defensive.
actually like, I'm gonna choke her after she's
No,
done. Yeah,
she like I just was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Type shit.
She's probably like,
Nah, she like did some weird shit like that, and I just was like, I am so turned on, but I can't talk to you anymore
yeah, that's dangerous.
because you're evoking like
Yeah,
I don't like to be angry.
Yeah, I don't
Sexy
like
as
the
fuck, though.
crossover between angry physical stuff and sex, bro.
Dude,
I
that
don't.
shit,
I
that
stay away
sex
from
pro-
that shit.
It probably would have been lit, but no,
Probably.
she was so fucking sexy. She was a mom too. Oh my god,
I dated a fair share of moms.
out here dating these mamas.
I really did. I went through a phase where I was really out here just trying to, fix my childhood by raising other people's kids.
That's stupid. Just date a mom. Just date a
No,
mom.
I'm
without
just
the
saying, like,
kids,
that's
though.
what I was doing. Yeah, but I could not get involved with the kids, bro. I like kids. It was a struggle. I was a young man.
Oh,
I thought
that's
I thought I had it figured out. I was fucking out here just bulldozing my way through life, fucking shit up left and right.
Hey, yo, can me and this little nigga get some mac and cheese with ketchup, please?
Oh yeah, my macaroni and ketchup, bro. For a second, I was like, "What you mean? It's not weird. It's just delicious." I was thinking about. Do you know what celebrities are Eskimo brothers?
Eskimo brothers.
Yeah,
What you mean?
there's a lot of celebrities that are Eskimo brothers.
Like they love each other?
No, you don't know what an Eskimo brother is?
Mm.
No, it's when you've had sex with the same girl.
Oh, nigga, yes. They
Like, there's a
celebrities.
lot
All
of them. I
celebrities
googled
fuck
this
each
shit
other.
earlier.
All celebrities fuck each other.
A lot of them definitely do. You want to hear some of Hollywood's most famous Eskimo brothers?
I actually do.
Okay. Leonardo DiCaprio and Ryan Reynolds.
Who did they date? You said Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh,
and-
Blake Lively.
I was just thinking her.
I didn't know that Caprio,
I didn't know
was
he
doing
did.
that
I know
'cause-
Ryan Reynolds.
because she's an adult woman.
yeah,
thought he
she's
didn't like
also
those.
very cute.
Yeah, Blake's
Very fucking
Yeah, she's
cute.
beautiful.
She was because who was she with before Ryan Reynolds now? Because Ryan Reynolds is with her now.
I couldn't tell you who's. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, don't tell
They've
me.
been married for a minute,
Well, like 5 years, like 4 or 5
maybe even
years.
longer. I don't know.
No,
I
I,
don't
think it's
remember.
like 4 or 5 years because he was dating fucking Ryan Reynolds was dating sexy chick, Black Widow,
Scarlett Johansson.
Scarlett Johansson.
He was.
Yeah,
Oof, man, I tell you what. I'll leave my girl tonight for Scarlett Johansson.
hey man, she's pretty hot.
Anyway, Mark Antony and Julius Caesar. I don't know why the fuck that's on this list.
Mark Anthony don't. Who,
I mean,
who J Lo?
No, Mark Antony, like, I said. First of all, I said Mark Antony and Julius Caesar.
I don't
So
know
I
who
don't
Julius
mean like.
Caesar is.
I feel like you were like, oh, like the R&B singer and Julius Caesar.
Yeah, the
like
Latin-
Julius
the-
Caesar,
the-
like Caesar.
Is a dude?
No, like I feel like you think that he's got. I mean, like literally, like Caesar, like the head of Rome, like.
I know what you mean, but is that a girl? You said Julia Caesar or Julius?
Julius Caesar, like
See, I don't know
the
who-
Caesar.
I don't know who Julius Caesar is.
For real? Oh, that's fun. That's a huge gap in your in your knowledge. I'm talking about like the dude on the fucking Caesar dressing bottles.
That's a real person? Of
Yeah,
course
it's
it's a real
based on
person.
Julius Caesar. Yeah, based on Julius Caesar.
Wow.
I think Caesar became the name of like the position though too. To be honest, I think we might be both kind of dumb, and I don't really know what I'm talking about. But I just think it's funny that that's on the list, like who Julius Caesar was fucking, and like, oh, Mark Antony and Julius Caesar, Eskimo brothers,
'cause
they're
I
fist
know-
bumping and shit.
I know who Mark Anthony is.
I don't.
Yeah, he dated J-Lo for like a minute.
No, bro.
Not the same person?
What, bro? Think about it. Okay, Julius Caesar, who was in charge of Rome. Oh no, Greece. Wait,
Oh, you talking about like
are these the same? I don't even know.
Rome is in Greece, right?
I think so.
I'm good with geography, so it has to be.
Well, this is all ancient.
Oh, so you mean those guys are ancient?
Yeah, Julius Caesar. You really got to know who Julius Caesar is because I feel like it's
Now
gonna
I
come
know.
up.
All right.
So I'm talking about like literally like dude in a toga with the thing on.
With the leafy.
He's
crown
Eskimo
shit.
brothers with Mark Antony, who's from the same time frame. So he did. They didn't.
All right. So now that you see that
wasn't
time frame,
J-Lo.
I know what you're talking about. Okay.
I know that sounded really confusing, and I'm too dumb to explain it properly.
Yeah,
but
because Mark Anthony is now times is a Latin singer.
right. So when I'm saying Antony, I'm not being cool. It's literally Anthony. It's not. There's no H in it. Like Mark Antony. Anyway,
And who the fuck we would know who fucked? They all fucked
Exactly.
each other back then.
well, bro, Mark Antony and Julius Caesar probably fucked.
Yeah, they probably was.
You know what I'm saying?
They probably was docking like shit.
Bro, motherfuckers, the line of what was gay was not the same then. It's
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. We're just circling back to it. That's
Yeah.
all it is. Dudes in saunas,
Dudes that they had like they had
Spartans
some-
sucking each other's dicks and
Yeah.
stuff.
I don't think the Spartans were. You ever
No,
seen
they were
you-
fucking.
You
They
seen
were
the
fucking each
Spartans,
other.
right? You seen the Spartan show, right?
Sparta on HBO or whatever.
No, it was on Stars. They were
Yeah, it was like a
fucking-
porn.
Pretty much. They
Yeah.
were fucking the king's wives. Like the queens and shit.
Yeah, it was lit. Well, no, they were definitely. I mean, that wasn't like realistic. That
No, it was real.
show. No, they were. I'm telling you, they were definitely a little bit gay,
They
for
probably
sure.
were. They probably were. I don't know.
I mean, think about how long they would be out fighting people and stuff, and they're just sleeping on the ground or whatever. You know, they all got abs and shit. Fuck. You know.
Man, if you just tried to kill a dude and you're like, hey man, look, we didn't die today.
Yeah, we're all wearing skirts.
Nah, they wearing like armor and shit, dude.
I feel like you're basing a lot of what you think of in history on movies and stuff.
Nah, they did have. They had like.
Of
armor
course, they
shit.
had armor,
Yeah.
but they had skirts. They were in like leather skirts.
Not
with,
all
like,
of them.
bedazzled. You don't know.
Hey, I don't.
You
know. I don't know.
Sounds so confident. Fucking. That Mark Anthony shit had me fucked up. Chris Evans and Justin Timberlake.
Chris Evans dated Jessica Biel.
Was it Jessica Biel? Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
And she went from Timberlake to Chris Evans.
Hold on, what? She? I thought they were married. Justin Timberlake isn't and Jessica Biel not together no more.
Nah, I guess not.
What the fuck?
Wait.
Really?
I don't even. I feel like I brought this up thinking these would be shocking to like both of us, and I'm saying these people, and I'm getting confused with who they are and everything. Like I don't remember who Jessica Biel even is.
Jessica Biel's the chick from Seventh Heaven.
Wait, hold on. Is she in that Nicolas Cage movie? Nah.
Nigga, are you bringing up Next? the movie where he predicted the future.
I think so. Oh no, are you talking about Knowing?
Nah, Knowing is different.
But he predicts the
Knowing-
future in that one too.
He doesn't predict the future. He gets a
Finds
time
the-
capsule.
Yeah, yeah.
and
Okay, so next is the girl from. She's not from Seventh Heaven.
yeah, man.
She is, but that's a different person.
Jessica Biel. It's the same person.
Wait. Oh yeah, it is, bro. Man, I tell you what.
She was in also Blade. You just named the dumbest movie she was in. She was also in Blade 3.
I don't even care, bro. She is.
She's sexy. She's very sexy. She was very problematic in Seventh Heaven. Like
You think
she was the rebel character That whole family was fucked up.
I don't remember the show that well. I just remember being like, she's changing something about me. Like,
Yeah,
I was like a little kid, and I was like, what's happening to me?
She was sexy as fuck. That whole family was fucked up. Because that was the only, as a teenager, that was the only white drama I liked. Where I was like, damn, this man. And the show was just good.
Why do they call it that?
I don't know. I think it was because of the 7 children. It was the twins.
Seventh Heaven.
The youngest daughter, who ended up dating a best friend that was old as fuck.
Do me a favor, tilt the shit, point it toward your mouth. Yeah.
Put it towards your mouth.
Yeah.
Then it was the second oldest daughter, who was like chubby in the face. Then it was the youngest son, Simon, who had the most trouble out the show because he killed somebody in a car accident.
In real life?
In the show.
Oh.
In the show.
Bet.
He killed somebody in a car accident in the show. Then it was like, I want to say, was Jessica Biel the oldest? Because I know
I think she was the oldest.
She was the oldest. Then they had another son under her. Yeah, it was 7 of them.
Seventh Heaven. I still don't really get why they called it that.
The mom was cool as fuck. She just was like trying to find her place in the middle. The dad was a preacher or some shit in the show.
I feel like we got it. I don't know if we need to go through every character of Seventh Heaven.
I watched the shit out of it.
Jessica Biel's pretty fine, but we don't need to like.
Everybody watched their show like One Tree Hill and all this shit. Seventh Heaven was my shit.
I was like a little too young for those shows. That like I was coming into the game.
Yeah.
Little like right at the end of those, like all those weird like. You remember the Amanda show with Amanda Bynes?
She did have a show, dude. She's stuck on fucking Channing Tatum. It's so creepy.
That is weird, but Amanda show had that sketch in the show where it was like a mockery of those sitcoms. Do you remember that shit? It was, what was it called? I don't even remember. This shit was mad funny, and it was like, just like white kids with problems kind of shit.
Oh yeah.
Hold on, we got a real quick, brief, frickin' moment for our sponsors. Give us a sec. We'll be right back. You want to hear something interesting?
Fuck yeah.
Okay. I don't know how interesting this really is, but I got some stuff that I found interesting today. Did you know Spam is just short for spiced ham?
Fuck no.
I didn't know that either.
One of my best friends loves Spam, and I'm just like, how can you eat that shit? But he loves Spam.
People grow up on it, and it's become it's a nostalgia thing.
I respect him for it because it's like he jazzes it up, and he's just like, you don't like Spam, dude?
Yeah, you can fry Spam, and it's basically, it tastes like bologna kind of, so you can just do whatever you do with bologna.
It's a high class. I hate fucking bologna. It's a high class. It's not even. I don't even think it's. I think it's just literally thick ham. Maybe because I don't like thick cuts of meat.
Yeah, I mean it's barely meat. I mean there's meat in it. It's made up of animals, but it's not like
it's not all ham
or nah.
Wow.
Spam doesn't even have ingredients on it.
Get the fuck out! I'm not eating something that don't got no goddamn ingredients on it.
I mean, bro, I grew up eating that shit. If I went like camping with my like Marine Corps dad, like that's when I ate Spam. So when people are eating it for like fun, it's like okay, like enjoying Spam as an adult is just another way of saying you were broke as fuck as a kid.
We all were broke as fuck as a kid, but like you grew
Not
out
all of us. We were. All of us. Okay, did you know that lemons float but limes sink?
I can see that.
Why?
So
you think limes are more dense?
Yes.
Because lemons are bigger usually.
Not only bigger don't mean shit, but if you see a lime, dude, that shit is tense as fuck. It's like tight. Cause that juice, you gotta juice the shit at the bar, and you're like, why is it so hard to cut through? And then you just slice through lemons like quick as fuck.
I feel like lemons just have more room in there. Do you know what I mean?
For juice, yeah, there is more juice.
Yeah, more juice, or there's the same amount of juice. There's more room in the lemon for the juice. I feel like limes. You're right. Limes are tense. Limes need to chill out, bro.
Dude, I went to fucking
take a page out of Lemon's book.
I'm hard out here, cuz.
Lemons are like, squeeze me, leave me, I don't care. Slice me, dice me.
That's funny. Dude, I went to Cheesecake Factory recently, and they don't have the limoncello cake on the dessert menu anymore.
It's fucking ridiculous.
I want to fight everybody.
Why
I just was
like,
for real?
At cheesecake.
I don't get cheesecake at Cheesecake Factory. I make cheesecakes every week. I don't want to.
I'm not even a cheesecake guy. I can't even eat it. It'll fuck me up for days. Best thing at Cheesecake Factory, and I'll die on this hill. The best thing at Cheesecake Factory is their Cuban sandwich. It's not a classic Cuban sandwich. It's not like an authentic Cubanos, but it's fucking good, bro. If any of y'all go to the Cheesecake Factory, get the Cuban sandwich. I'm not playing. It'll fuck your life up.
I didn't even know they had it. They had some good ass food, dude.
Yeah, you kind of got to know, though. I had a horrible experience at Cheesecake Factory not that long ago. I think I told you about it actually on the pod.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
You do have to know, because I get the same 3 things every time I go. Like, it's chicken and biscuits, or I get the truffle chicken, or I get between those two, and then I get the limoncello cake, or I used to get the strawberries and cream with the biscuits.
I didn't like strawberries and cream with biscuits.
It's so fucking basic, dude. After I thought about it, I'm just like, that's why I ended up getting limoncello cake.
Yeah.
Because you're just giving you biscuits with strawberries and ice cream. You're like, I can make this shit at home.
Yeah. Anyway, fucking limes and lemons, right? I thought that was interesting.
Oh, it's just
I guess. Fucking. Now I'm thinking about limes being tense.
You about to try it in your tub?
Yeah, my bathtub for some gross reason.
Don't come in here right now.
Did you know? This is a funny fact to me. Did you know that armadillos' shells are bulletproof?
Yeah, I believe that.
And also, the funniest thing about that is that somebody shot at an armadillo, and then dude was fine, and they're like, "Oh, you know."
Well, I don't think it's
like it's not like an armadillo was like, "Hey, did you know I'm bulletproof?" Like no, they just shot an armadillo, and it was like.
But also, what kind of gun? What was the distance? Because like you can't just
50 cal would probably blow that motherfucker up.
50 cal I'd be so pissed if I'm just minding my business, rolling on a hill, and just blow up.
Just on a roll. There's not armadillos around here, right?
No, they're desert creatures.
They're not just desert, but
desert.
I think naturally, like hot climates, because they're all over Florida, everywhere.
Y'all motherfuckers got armadillos?
We got armadillos, possums, raccoons.
Everywhere.
I mean, we got it all. There's armadillos everywhere, bro. I had run-ins with armadillos all the time as a kid. What's funny is that if they get scared, they just roll up into a ball. So they're really not like a problem. Possums are fucking sketchy. Possums will fucking attack you.
Yeah, but they also play dead if you're bigger than them and shit.
Yeah.
I'm probably scared of a possum because they hang upside down in trees and shit.
They're terrifying, honestly.
And they're big as fuck, dude.
Yeah. Raccoons get a little comfy. They get a little too comfy and they start fucking.
Little hands. I know.
They do got little hands. You seen you seen that rat washing himself?
Yeah, with he's like
putting soap under his armpits and stuff.
Hey so man, funny. I respect it.
Rats are weird, dude. The video of the rat swimming, then doing the backstroke.
Yeah.
Literally just having a good time. Like that's crazy. That's nuts to me. I wouldn't
want to kill an animal like that. He's outside minding his business. Like if you're in my house and like I go in the bathroom, you in my tub or some shit.
Yeah, I had to kill a rat in a restaurant that I was working at, and I felt guilty about it.
They picked you to do it, or like
it was more like some motherfucker got stuck on one of those little sticky mats. Tiny. It was a tiny rat. A mouse.
That's a mouse, man. That ain't no rat. I want to see you kill a fucking rat.
No, but I don't want to kill a rat. I don't want to kill anything, dude. I'll catch a bug and bring him outside. I'll bring leave him with I'll send a banana with him and a water bottle. Tell him to get on his way.
He was a good guy. I'll leave your house, bro.
Not all bugs are good guys, but most bugs are good. If you're a bug listening to this, I'm not trying to be a dick. It just depends. I mean, I'm not trying to generalize all bugs.
I'm gonna bite that motherfucker like I did Tony.
Okay. Turkeys can blush.
I seen wild turkeys and they were pretty weird.
Were they blushing? Weird. See, here's another thing. Like, how do you test that out? Like, you go to the turkey being like, "Hey, you look cute as fuck today," and they're like,
"Stop,
gobble gobble."
It's not even November yet. That's funny.
That's so funny to me. Why? What are you saying to turkeys, man? Same guy shooting the armadillos.
It'd be funny if you go up to a turkey and be like, "Gobble gobble." You're like, "Nigga, we all don't talk like that."
Yeah. Oh, you just assume I don't speak English because I'm a bird?
Crib. He'd be like, "Hey, gang member turkey."
You think turkeys are cribbing? Shit. Goggle.
Goggle.
Fucking, he's a Kurd, bro. Kurd gang.
Kurd gang.
Because they can't say, because Crips don't say bees.
Don't put
It's
that
not even
cranberry
true,
sauce
bro.
by me, cuz.
Cranberry sauce. Cranberry. Yeah, all right, do an impression of a blood asking you to pass the cranberry sauce.
You just, because everything is switched. Oh, the cranberry sauce.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
It was not a great impression.
I'm mad I had to think about that. You think like the gang members just like automatically just know like?
Nah,
that's
I don't
their
even think
language?
I don't think that's real.
No, that shit is real.
I mean, I've heard people do it, but I think it's more like certain words. Like I think they apply it to certain words. Like if they're like boolin is a common one, right? Everybody says I'm boolin for coolin, like instead of coolin it's boolin. But I don't know if they're doing it with like
That's too much. To
everything,
think about.
right? Like it's like, oh, like I can't get this house because I got to do my breadit's too low. Like I'll just, you know what I mean? I got to do a breadit check.
Yeah. I used to know a dude from fucking Cali when I lived in Atlanta. He was a cool dude. He was a fucking loved California.
Yeah. A Crip?
He repped that shit. No, he wasn't gang
Just a
member,
guy in
he
California?
just was a guy from here.
Okay.
I only want to say he was affiliated, but he was hard. He was hard. Like he was a solid dude.
Yeah. Literally.
Shit was funny.
He was so hard, he was solid.
So hard.
I thought you did that on purpose.
He used to try to give me the wingman for him a lot.
Here's another fact that it doesn't make sense how they came up with this. The man with the world's deepest voice can make sounds humans can't hear. That's not a voice. You can't. Oh,
It's
sound
still a voice.
no one can hear. It's not a
still
sound at
voice,
all, bro.
man.
But that's
It's still
not a
voice,
sound. That's like vibrato. It's like, oh wow, that's the deep. Let's say, oh okay. Here's my impression of the dude with the deepest voice in the world. Did you hear it?
No, man.
Exactly. Then does that count? Do you know what I'm saying?
I need to hear this voice.
But you can't because he makes sounds humans can't hear. That's the fact. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like this like oxymoron of like.
So
like,
who the fuck? I know what you mean, but who the fuck is like? Is he does he sound like a moose or some shit? Or is he communicating with a moose?
But humans can't hear it. It's like it's like the same thing as like a dog whistle, I guess, but the opposite. So I imagine it's like more of like it's like, oh, I feel something. Do you know what I mean? But it still doesn't make any fucking sense.
How you get bitches and you just walk up to them and you just like, hey.
Right? And they're like,
Nah, that shit would probably scare
just
them.
opening your mouth. That's
You just open your mouth like all these words come out, but then my lips aren't moving.
what do you mean, like like words?
Yeah, not like words. I mean, like it's like a voice coming out your mouth.
You're like, I can
you
hear
got your
you,
mouth
but
open. You're like, yeah. And you're like,
What's the deepest you can go? Give me a hey, baby.
This is probably the deepest I can go.
Nah, it ain't. You can go deeper than that.
I mean, I can go deeper.
Like
just,
actively, I mean.
I do it to fuck with people, like get people's attention. Like, excuse me, ma'am, and they be like, and I be like, yeah, bitch. In my head, I don't say that,
Hey, baby. Hey. See, I sound like a guy trying to do a deep voice. I think this is probably as deep as I can go. I sound like an idiot. You know what's funny? Jay Agbon, every time he gets on stage, he goes, yo, what's up? How you doing tonight? And every time I'm like, you don't fucking sound like that, bro. He's got a deep ass voice.
He does, but
he does it deeper for the how you doing tonight.
Just get all their attention at once.
He says that shit like J-Lo.
Yeah.
Yo, how you doing tonight? How you doing tonight? Every time, it's how you talk. That shit's funny. He's gonna.
Damn, yo.
He'll never listen to this podcast, luckily, but he would beat my ass if he heard me say that.
No, he ain't saying nothing bad about him. That's my man. He popped up at my job yesterday.
Yeah.
Him and fucking Noah.
Which one? Goldstein? I was just over there at an apartment complex right next to it. You weren't working, but it was for one. I don't know, for a Brock show. I forgot which one it was called. It's one of the new joints, I think. It was like I drove by the market though.
Oh, true.
It's right up in there.
Yeah, man.
Sorry, I keep freaking burping. The
Dude.
Celsius, bro. Celsius.
I just had my ginger ale like Canada Dry. You already have enough money, but if you want to give me some of it.
They're gonna sponsor us. We're gonna get sponsors. We're gonna get sponsored by the cafe I work at.
They can't.
They're gonna sponsor my rent by paying me to work.
That's so nice.
Yeah, what good folks they are. Anyway, I think we should later on. I don't know if you're free, but we should find turkeys and try to make them blush.
Dude,
I'm really caught on that.
Wild turkeys a long time ago. Once,
Yeah,
it threw me off. I was driving in the hood in like a wooded part, and I just looked to the right driving. I just was like, "The fuck."
you like, damn, and turkey was like,
No, it was just like, are those motherfucking turkeys? It was like 3 of them.
yeah. You know, it's weird in Florida. There's just turkeys about. There's peacocks, bro. Imagine just seeing a fucking peacock,
The
bro.
pretty one?
Yeah.
That
Wild peacocks.
Dude, that would it would brighten my day a lot, but it also will freak me out. Like,
They're
the
big.
fuck?
Bro, so we have these things called, I think they're called, oh, fuck. Turkey cranes? They're cranes that
What,
are
they're
like 6 feet tall, bro. And they're just around. They're literally just like any retention pond, any like little body of water. There's just like 6 foot tall birds. And if you go too close to them, they'll like fucking attack you.
Really?
And they're fucking huge, bro. I was like, okay, so this is true. I was like fucking with some geese once. And geese are aggressive. Like geese will
I
come
don't
at you.
fuck with geese at all.
No one does, bro. And if you're a goose listening to I'm not trying to put you in a box. It's
Crib.
Why are all the birds in gangs?
No.
But I was fucking with this goose, and I don't know if the goose had something worked out with this turkey crane, but the crane just like runs up on me, and I like step back because I was like, what the fuck? Because it was like my height, and motherfuckers just looking me in the eyes, and I was like, all right, like, and I start like slowly walking away, and the dude just starts following me, follows me for like a half a block, like not kidding, this giant crane, like an ostrich looking motherfucker.
Yeah, that
And
would freak me out.
it was freaking me out, so I started jogging, and then he just starts chasing me, bro, like full sprint after me, and he's like doing like a half fly kind of thing. He's like gliding along.
Flip that motherfucker over.
I ran all the way home. I was really scared of turkey cranes for like years, and then if you factor in their gang affiliation, they're even scarier.
What block you claim, good?
Clock.
I remember when? Have you seen
Bloods
the first?
can't be on the block.
Yeah, they can't.
No,
Remember,
Crips.
Have you ever seen the first Power Rangers movie with Ivan Ooze?
I wouldn't remember which one was the first one, but I'm sure I have.
They
yeah.
made the pink Power Rangers. Her Zord was a crane. It was like, which was weird because she was another bird. They had the white Power Ranger had the Falcon in the movie, and then she had a crane.
See, I might have been too young because I definitely have seen this, but I don't remember that shit.
The Red Ranger had a monkey. He had a monkey. The Blue Ranger had a wolf. The Black Ranger had a frog, and they were all like happy who they got, except for the Black Ranger. He just was like, "I got a frog."
Was the Black Ranger black in that one?
No, the Black Ranger was black in the new one.
The yellow one was black, right?
The yellow one was.
I remember one where the yellow one, because the yellow one was like an Asian chick at one point. The white one was a white guy, and
They made the yellow chick in the new one Latino.
I mean, good as long as you're not like, as you shouldn't be being like, oh, the Black Power Ranger is a black guy.
Yeah.
The white Power Ranger is a white guy. The yellow Power Ranger is an Asian chick. Like that's like,
Yeah,
like
it's funny as shit.
back in the day though. That's how they used to think about that type
that
of shit.
Be lit
Before people cared. Yeah. No, I don't remember the Power Rangers very well. I was not really a big Power Rangers guy. I kind of was, kind of wasn't. I don't know.
I was big into it.
I thought, I don't know why I was going to say this. The dude's name, I used to think dudes named Zach and Jake were really cool. And this has nothing to do with the Power Rangers. But I remember as a little kid wishing that, I don't know why I'm saying this. I remember wishing my name was like Eric. Like, because Eric's a cool name. It was a cool name back in the day. And I didn't care about Power Rangers. I was just like big on guys named Eric or Zach. And I was like, I wish I had a cool name. I kind of do have a cool name.
No, you got a cool name.
Yeah.
Did you know they're fucking bringing it back?
Power Rangers?
The old cast.
Any of the old cast?
Yeah.
From which?
The show.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody
now.
needs that.
The only
The
one.
original cast? Who the fuck is
original
that
cast.
for?
It's for something. I think they're doing like a reunion thing or something.
No, but who's the audience?
Man, I'm watching this shit.
You.
If I can watch Cobra Kai.
I didn't
can
watch
probably-
Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai is lit. Cobra Kai is fucking
I hear
lit.
it's really good. I watched the first episode and I was like, literally, I cannot get over how fucking stupid this. And it's campy on purpose, right? It's
Yeah,
supposed to
but
be
it
a little-
evens. It kind of evens out, and it's like a bunch of nostalgia shit, but it's also like new shit.
Yeah.
Like the fighters they got, they are very good from each like dojo and shit. And of course like Daniel, the dude that plays Daniel's son, and his rival. His rival's funny as fuck.
Yeah.
He kicked this nigga through a TV, and I still laugh at that shit till this day. He came to his house.
Was it like a comedy? Like, is it funny on purpose?
It's funny. It's not trying to be funny, but it's funny. Cause the
It's
dude,
so weird.
So like in the show, Daniel becomes like this big car salesman where he has like all these dealerships and shit.
Right, he's like giving up on his.
He's like he didn't
karate
give
dream.
up. He did give that up, but like he became an adult. That's the whole point of the show because they're adults.
Right, they're like, karate doesn't apply to your fucking lives anymore.
Yeah, but he
That's so funny.
He made it apply to like his car selling thing. Like, oh,
Yeah.
he's the Karate Kid type shit. And here, then
Right.
the rival dude is like,
We got hot deals, like that kind of shit.
they make fun of him for that shit.
Yeah, I bet.
It was like another car dealership, and they just was. I'm gonna show you the clip, dude. And the dude was like, "You were just gonna come in here and like try to intimidate me? What's up?" And it's like so fucking funny, so fucking funny. But his rival in the show, like from just like the old movies, like he is not a piece of shit, but like he fell down on hard times. He's jealous of Daniel and all this shit
Yeah, I remember that.
in the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
It's pretty funny that they brought that back, but also, man, I never really made that connection. It's like Karate Kid. Like when you're watching the Karate Kid, you're like, this is everything. Like
This is everything.
this tournament matters, and he's waxing on, waxing off. Like now that he's an adult, I bet you he looks back and he's like, I think that motherfucker just made me paint his fence. Do you know what I'm saying?
He just made you do a bunch of like slave work type shit, like child labor shit.
Yeah.
Waxing all this. You don't even drive these cars.
You see, now you're doing karate. Sweep the leg, Johnny.
Sweep the leg. Man, if I can fight.
You ever been in a fight?
Majority of fights I've been in, it's always, they're not even real fights. It's just me hitting somebody, and they're just surprised that I hit them. And they don't.
Yeah.
Because I don't look like a person that
Jump
does,
out.
Yeah. No, I'm just like, I don't like when people fuck with me. And if you keep fucking with me, I'm going to just.
Really?
Fuck all that talking shit.
I don't feel like you would escalate like that.
A lot of people don't. That's why
That's good though.
I know where to punch people too. I'm not
Where?
gonna hit you in the face.
Where
you
do you
gotta
punch
hit
them?
them like right below.
Are you trying to knock the air out of him?
Oh yes.
I'm gonna be honest. That's a pretty smart move because if you're not expecting it, like you can take anyone down like that. If you hit him, like right in the center, right beneath the rib
right
cage.
beneath them. Yep, right beneath them.
That shit fucking sucks.
Yeah, because anybody can take a face shot. Not anybody, but like, I also don't want to hit somebody in their face and they don't like have the reaction I wanted them to have.
Where like they take it and
And they
just
take it,
beat
and
you.
I'm just like, fuck, man, now I gotta really fight this dude.
Yeah.
I think about all that type of shit.
I hope to never be in a fight as an adult again. But I also feel like I'm ready. I don't have cardio though.
I feel like I'm ready.
Well, I did a lot of that shit. Like I wrestled my whole life and
Yeah.
did a lot of the MMA stuff. So I feel like I feel confident about that kind of thing, and I got it to some degree. But at the same time, bro, it's like at a certain point, bro, what do I got? 45 seconds in me before I'm gassed beyond belief. And
Oh, I definitely got like 10 seconds in me.
yeah, so it's like I better knock somebody out or what? I'm just hands on
Give
my
me a
hips
second,
and
bro.
shit.
Hold on.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully I'm just fighting another old dude or somebody at least my age. Because if some young buck ran up on me, bro,
Oh my God, the young.
I'm going to tire myself out beating his ass.
It'd be some young high school kids coming to my job stealing shit. And
I
I'd just be
fucking
like,
hate high school kids.
I should fight all of y'all niggas, but y'all probably kill me.
Nah, you should hit children.
Nah, man, they fucking deserve it.
They do.
I don't
all
like
of
people that steal. I don't like people that steal
Nah, I'm hip. You ever stole as a kid?
all the time.
What'd you steal?
No. So as a kid, I didn't steal.
As an adult, though.
As an adult, yeah.
steal
When I
all the
was
time?
broke as fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I was stealing shit out of fucking.
Stealing for necessity is a little different.
I remember
I've had to do that.
my mom beat me because I stole zebra stripe gum in her face.
What?
at
That's
the
a good
grocery
pick
store.
though.
Stole the shit out of it. I tried to be quick,
Trying to get tatted.
and she just was like, "Did you just steal that?" And the lady in line that was ringing her up, she just was like, "I hate to say this, I think he did." And I just was like, "Bitch, you gonna snitch on me like that?"
Did to me? You just killed me.
I'm gonna beat my ass that night too.
I bet. I mean, so the first time my sister came, my sister was she was a manipulative little kid. And she would trick me and shit all the time from when I was really little. And she was 2 years older. So she'd come up to me and be like, we were at Publix grocery store in Florida, but we're at the grocery store. You remember how they used to have those things where you put the quarter in and then you like self-serve yourself candy? You ever see those?
Yeah, but I didn't know you put a quarter in for that.
Well, it's like a donation thing or something. You're supposed to like put in the money and then take
free
it.
candy?
I don't think it's free. I think it's
If
like
you put the quarter in, of
no
course
one
it's not free,
monitors
but I'm
it.
just saying, like,
No one monitors that shit. You put in the change. So you put in
still
a
have to
quarter,
pay
it
for the
takes as much as
candy
you
at
want.
the
No, there's no checkout process. It's like the ones, you know how in like those candy stores where you
With
get the
scoop and
scooper?
shit.
It's
Yeah,
like that,
yeah.
but they're in grocery stores.
No, that's actually pretty dope.
It's kind of cool. But so my sister steals a peppermint patty, gives it to me, and goes, "Don't like say anything to mom about this." And I was like, "All right, cool." And then I'm walking around with my mom around the grocery store, and I pull out my peppermint patty, and I'm like, and my mom was like, "Where the fuck did you get that?" And I was like, and my sister goes like, "He stole it."
She was trying to cover her tracks. You got your ass beat, huh?
Nah, my mom wasn't very physical. She was terrifying. She didn't need to be physical. She yelled a lot. So I'd be like I don't know. I also wasn't a bad kid I really wasn't. So like I didn't want to like I didn't know stealing was bad. So like when she said it was bad, I was like, "Oh, now it's bad. I don't want to do it." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I was with everything.
I don't know, dude. That's crazy. I like peppermint patties.
Yeah.
I just wanted just visually the zebra stripe gum was just like calling me like.
I can taste it when you say it. Zebra stripe gum like made a big impression on me as a kid. Remember we talked about this once before, the little tattoos and
Get
shit.
the tattoos, dude.
I used to be tatted up. I had a sleeve. Took 9 hours just licking myself.
Yeah.
Fucking small. I should get a zebra stripe tattooed.
That'd be cool. I'm pretty sure you're not even the only person that got that though. It's gonna be
Nah,
somebody.
probably not. We should get matching tattoos.
You can match
Shrimp and Grits podcast tattoos.
That'd be funny.
It would be funny. But I'm not about to get a shrimp tattoo.
Yeah, my mom.
You get a bowl of grits.
If my mom sees that, bruh, she will die laughing at me. It's like, look at your dumbass allergic to shellfish got it on your body. What's the point?
Well, you shouldn't get the shrimp. You got to get the grits.
Nah, I get the grits. Yeah.
But I don't know how you get grits. You know,
It's
no
just a
offense,
bowl.
but you're not the color of grits. So you'd have to
No.
get white added to the, unless you're gonna get.
No, you just get a bowl and there's some steam coming from the bowl and a spoon.
Yeah, but then they'll be like, "Is that soup?"
Somebody dumb be like, if it's grits, salt and pepper or sugar.
That's the move: salt, pepper, and sugar.
Or sugar.
Oh, I
It's-
didn't
you
know
never
people were
heard of
doing it with sugar.
Black people.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest
I
with
started
you,
out doing it with sugar when I was a kid.
black people were who exposed me to grits. I didn't grow up eating grits. I would just go over to friends' houses and like, instead of oatmeal, they would have grits. Like that was kind of the vibe.
Mm.
Yeah,
And then it's a different breed of people that like cream and wheat.
I can't eat. Yeah, that shit would fuck me up. Cream or wheat. Two things I can't have: cream or wheat.
It's funny.
Yeah.
It's not bad. I never. It's,
You
I
got
know,
to pee or something?
3. No,
Oh.
I knew it was like, dude. Oh my god, I'm super tired. It's like 3 people I know that love cream of wheat, and they like very specific on how you make it. And I'm just like, y'all stupid.
Should we make shrimp and grits next time? No, see, I can't even like. I don't even feel comfortable eating shrimp near you now.
Nah, I can't digest it. I can cook with it and shit. It
Yeah.
just can't get in my.
You can,
mouth.
like, touch
if
it.
I had a cut or something.
Like, what if I took a shrimp and just wiped it on your face?
dying?
Keith's allergic to shrimp.
Hit you with the.
You
Ah!
die? Are you anaphylactic?
No.
You're not. You just get like hives,
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But I also don't know because I digested shrimp once and that shit had me in the bathroom for like hours. I was at a party too.
In the bathroom, in what way?
Like I threw it up.
Oh, that's interesting. Actually, you might not be anaphylactic then,
Yeah.
because your first exposure to something.
But I threw up and then I got like bumps all over my face. That's how my
Oh,
aunt
okay,
knew.
so maybe you did.
Yeah, my aunt knew I was like.
That's the thing. The second time you get exposed is when you find out if you're anaphylactic. Because the first time your body goes, "What's this? I don't like this." The second time your body's like, "Nope," and then it shuts you down all the way. That's how it works. It's like bee stings. I've never been stung by a bee or a wasp.
Dude, that shit hurts.
It's never happened to me. I literally could be deathly allergic to bees. I'd have no idea.
I got stung by a bee twice. The first time, fucking around with my god sister, she just was like, "Let's throw something at this beehive." Dumbass. The second time I got stung, which probably the most recently, that was like 6 years ago. Stung me in my sleep.
Damn.
Fucked me up, dude. Woke me up. I just was like, "Ow!"
Bees are shady. Well, okay. If you're a bee and you're watching this, I'm not trying to like stereotype you or put you in any kind of box. I don't think that all bees are shady. I just feel like a bee who sneaks into your house.
What you mean, blood?
I don't know why I keep doing this.
He keeps just. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I'm just trying to, keep up with all this like PC culture stuff, and I don't want to like make anybody feel uncomfortable. Like, honestly, one of the other podcasts I was talking shit about ghosts, and I just feel bad. Like, if you're dead and you're watching this, I'm not trying to put you in a box.
That was good.
Like a coffin.
Yeah, that was.
It wasn't that good.
No, it was good because I like, it was corny.
All right. Quick word from our sponsors, and we'll be back. I think this might be the end. Well, no, we'll be back. I watched Chris Rock's special. Did you watch it?
Mm-mm.
I didn't like it.
You didn't like it? I heard it was good.
Yeah, people are gonna say that.
Did you see Tamarine?
No.
I was about to ask you, is it better?
No, I did. I definitely did.
Did you like Tamarine?
I don't remember. I think I did. I think I liked it. I mean, Chris Rock is just like, okay, the first 30 minutes, I didn't laugh once. Then he got me with a few jokes toward the end, but like, I had to get over his like, he's like overacting, dude. It's like he's doing an impression of who he used to be, and that's not what comedy is anymore. Like, he's just so like, okay, I will say this. I watched the live special, right? It's a live special, so it's like, maybe some editing would have helped or something, but he just like, so he was the one who started the whole process of like, when you start a joke, like you say the premise and then you say the premise again. That way it's really ingrained what we're talking about, right? But he did it like 3 times one joke, and he's just like keeps repeating this premise, and it's like, bro, like we got it. And then he's just like running around on the stage way too much, like using too much of the stage, bro. It's like, this just isn't, it's just not what it once was. Like, I just don't understand why he's doing that. I would have much rather seen him in a club, standing still, delivering jokes.
You probably got to get that out of your head of what he once was. Because I love George Lopez, but he doesn't have the energy for what he once was. So his newer special, still good. It's just he's not who he used to be. Still funny though. He's still funny as shit.
Yeah. I don't know. I just didn't like it. But I watched Louis' live special from Madison Square Garden. I didn't love that. I liked it better than Chris Rock's, but it wasn't like, it's just too big, bro. The Madison Square Garden's too big to do comedy in. I understand going to do a live show there, but filming taping there is stupid. It was really cool what he did, and it was the first of its kind, but it's also stupid. It just doesn't fucking work. And
yeah, I think how big he is, dude.
I know. It's wild. But yeah, I don't know. Wasn't a fan of Chris Rock's. I don't even think I finished it, to be totally honest.
No, I feel you, dude. It's only like a couple specials I watched, because I don't watch that many specials, but it's only a couple that I watched. Dion Cole's. Fucking hilarious.
I've seen clips of Dion's. I didn't watch the whole thing.
Man. He has this joke where he's like, if you dating an older woman and she trying to look on your phone, she can't see, she got to put on glasses, and she keep stepping back to trying to squint and look on your phone. It's so fucking funny.
Watching my fucking parents like, oh wait, fuck, hold on. Just watch him like any old person do this.
That's literally the joke, doing like he's just kept it. I'm gonna go home and watch that shit today. It's fucking hilarious. It had me dying laughing.
What are you doing after this?
I'm gonna try to. I got to do laundry. I definitely got to do fucking laundry. I'm trying to do all the shit that I didn't have time to do.
Yeah.
So laundry. I want to go to the grocery store, but I also don't want to go to the grocery. Like I don't want to go anywhere.
Yeah, I feel that. I don't want to go anywhere.
Like I have enough food to last me for like a day, and then I go back to work tomorrow, so I can just get food on the way to work for home.
We should go to the movies tonight, bro.
You trying to get me to see John Wick again?
Nah, I wouldn't see John Wick again, but I would make you see John Wick again. But
Dude, this shit's good.
the only other movie I wanted to see, I want to see Creed 3.
I already seen it.
You saw Creed 3 and John Wick?
I'm a movie guy, dude.
But how come you don't invite me to the movie?
That's the movie that you told me you should have invited me.
I should have invited you?
No, that's what you said. You should have asked. Well, you asked me when I seen Creed 3.
Oh, I thought that was for John Wick.
No.
Oh, right.
John Wick was recent.
Yeah, because you were like going with a girl, and you were like, you can come, but you can't sit with us.
I didn't say you come. I just said it's gonna be a time.
Yeah.
And you just was like, nah.
Yeah,
You
good.
just assumed that we were not. She's pretty cool. Just chilling.
Still.
Actually, the whole time I was in the movie like, I love John. I love action.
Yeah. Castan hit me. He was telling me that he's like, yo, I go to the movies during the day. You want to go to the movies? And I was like, yeah. Then I hit him up yesterday. I was like, you want to go to the movies? And he's like, oh, I only go on like Tuesdays because it's $7.
Nah, yeah.
like,
I respect that shit. I used to do
Yeah.
it.
It's a hot deal.
It's a very high. You know how expensive movies are, dude?
Yeah. It's like literally you can't go to the movies and not spend $60. Feels like.
Yeah, that shit's fucking retarded.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
I haven't been in the movies on a Tuesday, and goodness gracious. Because I used to have
me and
Mondays,
Castan go
Tuesdays,
see a
man.
movie on Tuesday. Although you've seen every fucking movie now.
If it's something I want to see, I'm seeing it as soon as it come out.
The only thing left is that Adam Driver movie. 65.
Oh, the 65?
But I heard it wasn't that good, but I would still see it probably.
He's a
I like
good
dinosaurs.
actor. He just has this. He does this thing where he has this stiff face. It's like, we need to go.
Yeah, he's kind of dry, but he's funny as fucking comedic movies and comedy movies.
I believe you.
There's a movie, I don't remember what it's called right now. But it's on Netflix. So let me look it up.
There's a dinosaur. We need to go.
Netflix Adam Driver movie. It's White Noise. You should watch it. It's
All right.
good. It's funny.
All right.
It's weird, but it's funny.
I've been watching a lot of The Mandalorian came back out. So
Yeah,
I've been
I've been on it.
Dude, it's one part on the new season where it's these little ass workers. He has to go see these like little ass people to go fix something for him.
Yeah, no, I remember this.
Oh, so you remember?
Yeah, I think so.
Have you been seeing the new Mandalorian?
I think I'm behind one episode.
So you seen the episode when he went to go see those little ass workers?
Yeah.
And they open the door. He's like, "What you want?"
They're always trying to do shit like that with Star Wars and like with like Harry Potter too. It's always like
Somebody, yeah,
yeah, like oh we gotta go to the fucking Keebler elves. Like,
yeah.
and they're always like just like and they're like angry as fuck all the time.
Angry as
Little
fuck.
angry things are funny.
Or smoking,
Yes.
like people,
like
Be
the little like the roach alien dudes from Men in Black.
Yeah, the fucking was it like the 6-arm people?
they're all like fucking Puerto
Perverts.
Rican or some shit.
Fucking
They're like,
perverts.
hey.
Yeah.
It's like, why do you talk? Why do they have?
And what is
Latin
her
accents?
name? Ashley.
Ah!
Yeah.
They're all-
Nah, I love those characters, yo. That shit had me dying laughing. I rewind that part like 6 times and just kept laughing.
Men in Black's great.
It just hit me out of nowhere in The Mandalorian because you just like watching something so serious.
Yeah.
And then the dude just opens the door. He's like, "What do you want?
This is the way.
What do you want?" And I just was like, I feel like that all the time.
Yeah.
What do you want?
So I didn't give a fuck about The Mandalorian. I watched the first season, didn't love it. Second season, I
man?
don't really know why. A lot of times I'm just really high and I just be getting distracted and then I'm like, I don't even like this. And then the second season, I like struggled to get through it. I watched it slowly over months or whatever. And then I fell in love with Pedro Pascal as well as the rest of the world. And now I'm like, I should give The Mandalorian another shot and started watching the newest season. And now I like it.
Yeah, see, I've been hip to Pedro.
Yeah.
He was in the
phenomenal.
Equalizer too, dude.
Yeah. I mean, he was in that Nicolas Cage movie too. That shit was pretty funny. The Nicolas Cage movie where it's like about Nicolas Cage.
Oh, was it where he's like an action star?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's literally he's Nick Cage.
he's Nicolas Cage been doing this weird thing. Him, Bruce
It's pretty
Willis.
meta.
I see why Bruce Willis doing it. I'm gonna explain why.
Well, the Bruce Willis thing right now, you know about his
Health
aphasia and all
condition.
that.
Yeah, he's trying to jump and do all these movies. So I guess I would do the same shit too. Dude. If I'm about to like
Before he loses his ability to like speak
do anything,
and stuff.
yeah, he'd be like the fucking. You could be like Val Kilmer, dude, with the throat cancer shit.
Yeah, but then it's like no matter what, he's playing a dude with throat cancer. Like in Top Gun, where they're like,
No, that's what I'm saying.
oh,
He's
and then he
playing
got
it.
throat cancer.
He said one thing. I wonder how much money they paid him to say one thing.
I don't know.
Of course, he got
I thought
paid
it was weird though.
millions of dollars, of course, just for his
Probably,
cameo
yeah.
alone. But like, you know what I mean? Like when they had paid movie actors, like, all right, you gotta show your titty. He'd be like, all right, how much you gonna give me?
Right.
Say less. $1 million. I would show my dick.
For $1 million? Bro, I'd show my dick for like $5 grand.
$5 No,
Fuck.
nah. It's something. It's just yeah.
I seen this video. This dude walks up to these two guys and he goes, would you knock your friend out for $10 million? He goes, $10 million, that's too much. Give me $500.
Oh, he must have did something to him. He must have like
Not even, bro.
Not even, but it's like,
500 is
yeah.
not quite enough. But
Dudes,
like,
we don't have standards. We don't have higher standards. It's just like I'd do it for $10 right now.
$10.
And plus, if I'm the friend, I'm just like, you better knock me the fuck.
Right? I better go out.
Yeah. No, I'm saying we going to Vegas. Knock me the fuck out.
Oh, fair. But also, you don't want to get hit and not get knocked out.
Now you see why I'm talking about the fighting shit. Like if I hit somebody and I'm not that strong to knock somebody the fuck
Yeah, I
out.
wouldn't bank on knocking them out. I mean, you got to be accurate too. You can't just be strong.
Yeah, no. everybody
Also,
ain't
you
Mike
can
Tyson.
break your fucking wrist and fingers and stuff on people's heads, bro. That's a real thing. I broke a thumb with a boxing glove on. Punched somebody. Yeah.
Damn, you strong.
Well, I mean, my thumb isn't.
Beat your bitch ass thumb. Know what I mean? Hey man, shit.
It's still weird, to be honest.
Oh, it's still like
There's like a bowl sticks out. It's not on the other side,
oh wow, that's crazy.
I guess. Yeah.
Did I remember in elementary school we used to have those chairs where like they had the shit under it so you can put your legs under it. I remember I crossed my legs under the chair and one of my good friends, he like tried to do that weird trick where you yank the chair under from somebody.
Oh, yeah.
And he fucked my leg up.
Oof.
Fucked my leg up for like a month, dude.
See, you know what's funny? A girl pulled a chair out from under me once when I was a kid, and I hated her ever since. Like I
should.
still feel like that about her. She was a horrible person. She would always do shit. I was in 5th grade, so she pulls the chair out when I'm about to sit down, and I land on my tailbone hard as fuck on tile.
That shit'll fuck you. Man,
Not
that shit'll-
okay, bro. I mean, I was like limping for like a week. Like it was fucked up. Like my ass was like purple. And then same chick, next year we were in class again. It was like 5th grade now. And I go up to take a drink from the water fountain, and the water fountain was like fucked up. And it literally just squirts directly at my pants. Above where my dick is.
Yeah.
So it didn't, if you were smart, you'd be like, well, clearly he didn't pee from his
but it's
fucking
also
belly button.
immature kids.
Exactly. So she sees me and I go, she like watches it happen. And then she's like laughing and I was like, yeah, it's kind of funny, but obviously you know I didn't pee myself. Then I go pee. I come out, go back out to recess. And I walk out to her telling everybody I peed myself.
For the world.
Isn't that wild?
No.
And then, you know, you're with a little kid, you're like, I didn't pee myself. Look, it's above where my wiener is.
Nah,
and
yeah,
they're
you're trying to
like,
explain
nah,
it
he
to
peed him. Right, exactly. You're being defensive. That kind of shit.
Hey man, I'm not saying beat her up. I'm just saying like
Her name's Claudia. Fuck you, Claudia.
just don't acknowledge her as a human. Just be like,
Yeah.
I mean, I did pee myself. I'd just be like, yeah, I did pee myself.
I mean, she could be dead.
And then
for all
I
know.
would have hugged her
Right?
at recess. I'd just be like,
I think she had a crush on me, to be honest.
she probably
Oh
did.
my
and
God,
just
bro.
didn't
This
know
girl
how.
came into work today at the cafe. And she tells me that she's meeting a Hinge date there. And that he's coming from Baltimore. And then she sits down. And she tells the table next to her that she's waiting on a Hinge date. He's coming from Baltimore. And then I'm busy, whatever. It's Sunday, so we're packed. And I'm like walking around grabbing plates or whatever. And she goes, he's 15 minutes late. And I was like, oh, like, why are you updating me on this, right? And it was kind of I was a little entertained by it. But I was like, oh, wow, okay. And then 30 minutes goes by.
Was she sexy?
Nah,
Oh, okay.
sorry, but nah.
Not really. No.
And she's like telling the table next to her that like now he's not like answering, and he's like standing her up, and she's like, I don't, it was just weird, bro.
It's like a weird love
Just
story.
telling everybody though, and like the whole cafe at this point's like invested, and like then she like walks out like in shame, and it's like, what? You didn't have to tell everybody you were meeting a date and that they were late and that you were getting stood up and all that shit.
Understand, like, which is fucked up. You gotta understand, she just wanted to not be alone, and that, you know what I'm saying?
I do understand that, but also I have a feeling I know exactly why that dude didn't show up, because
she was too much.
What she needed was some hard advice as to like, listen, you're fucking needy. You sound needy. You sound like you're like, I don't know, like it's like those women who like, it's like, I've been hurt, and it's like, well, okay, now I want to hurt you because it's like emotionally. I mean, because it's like you're just a drag. Like
I see. What
men
you
are like
mean.
that too, obviously.
No, men are definitely like that.
Yeah.
You think she texted him like, piece of shit, you have me waiting in front of all these people, embarrassing myself. Now I gotta go home and use my bullet because somebody couldn't fulfill a date. All I wanted was some coffee.
God, when you say use my bullet, I thought you meant she was gonna kill herself.
No,
you meant like a vibrator.
Like a vibrator.
Yeah. Well, she might come to death.
No, she.
You don't know. She could do it.
Jerk herself, fucking Baltimore asshole. Ah. Hey.
I used to live with 2 girls.
And that's all you hear? All the batteries in the house were fucking gone. Where's the batteries? It's a remote.
It's like, like where'd my Droid charger go? And then, it's like, hey, you guys home? Just 2 different rooms.
Fuck you doing with my Xbox?
You guys want to go out or something? You guys want to get out of the house?
I'd rather be that than like somebody annoying boyfriend be like just in your space.
I was cool with their boyfriends.
Really?
Yeah, for the most part. Actually, we all worked together, all of us.
Damn.
All paramedics and EMTs and stuff.
You just hearing people getting their back blown out? That's pretty cool.
Occasionally. I think I told you about that one situation. We might have talked about it on the podcast. Right? Yeah, you remember? Where I was like, took off my headphones and then was like, oh my God, do I turn on the TV now? Or do I?
I mean, fuck, man. I'm listening for a little bit just to be like, make sure you do your job, bro. She's a hard working woman. If you don't take care of her, I'm gonna take care of you. Go back in there and do what you need to do.
Invested, bro.
You weak dick motherfucker.
What? Anything else been going on in the world, dude? What's been happening?
I don't know. What's been on my mind? The Jonathan Major shit.
What did he do?
He apparently abused the chick or some shit.
Really? I didn't hear that.
Quote unquote, because you didn't hear that?
No,
he got locked up for the shit. But he abused like his girlfriend or something.
How old was he?
How old is Jonathan Majors?
When he abused his girlfriend.
This was recently.
Oh.
This was probably like.
I thought you were gonna say when he was like 20, in which case I was gonna say, well, maybe he's changed.
Yeah, situation happened, and I guess they were out, and he abused. They locked him up.
That's tough, bro. That's tough because it's tough for him too, I bet, in a weird way. Obviously, she's the victim in that, and that's fucked up. But like, it's
if it happened, though. If it happened,
yeah, fair.
You don't know if it happened or not.
But the whole, I don't know, man. There's a lot of angry guys out there who need to fucking learn that. Like, they need. I don't know, man. If you don't love a dude when they're young, they just become angry, and then it's like hard to overcome that shit.
Man, get over that shit. Go to therapy.
For sure. I'm not saying they should be hitting women. I just mean like, it's like a shame where it's like, oh man, I wish that wasn't the case.
Yeah,
you know.
But it's some people that did get love and they just don't know how to. Anger can come from anything, dude.
Yeah, that's true. I'm an angry guy. Are you angry? You're not very angry, are you?
I'm angry all the time.
For real? I'm angry. I feel like I'm angry a lot. You are chill.
Yeah, but I also I don't know. I get more angry at people like shit that I can't control. I get more irritated than angry.
Yeah.
Like working in a place I work, like if you're purposely trying to fuck with me, I'll get irritated.
Bro, there's this little bitch. I'm going to call this dude a cunt, to be honest. Because that's what and he's a man, so I feel comfortable saying it, but fuck this little prick. He comes, I hope he listens to this. He comes in every day. And sometimes he orders for a bunch of people. Like for like a worker, like at his job or something. I don't really know. But he'll come in and we have 2 sizes, medium and large. The medium's 12 ounces, the large is 16 ounces. This motherfucker will be like, and he'll try to use like jargon that he thinks that I know or some shit. So he'll come and be like, let me get 12-ounce iced oat, 16-ounce Americana oat, 12-ounce black coffee, 16-ounce chai. And then he'll rattle it all off like real quick. And then I'll be like, I got to push all the buttons and it's kind of slow. So I'm like, I'm sorry, what size was the chai? And he'll be like, 12 ounce. And I'm like,
he gets the same thing every day?
No.
All right.
He usually orders from just himself, but this time he ordered like 5 things.
Yeah.
And he says the ounces for all of them. Bro, it says on the menu medium or large. I understand that it's 12 ounces or 16 ounces. If you walk in and order a 16-ounce coffee, I know what you mean. I know it's a large. But he says all of these directions, all of these different milks, and he's using 12 ounces, 16 ounces. He's throwing out all these numbers, make it even more complicated than it has to be. And at the end of it, I just go, I'm sorry, what sizes were, like, I was like, do you want a medium or large? And he goes, a 12 ounce. And it's like, okay, a medium. But I'm probing, like, bro, help me out. Because you're throwing out all these directions and you're throwing out all these numbers now. So when you say 12 ounces, I might remember that shit is 16 ounces or whatever it is, right? I asked him one time to repeat the sizes for the drinks that he ordered. Because he rattled it off so quick.
And he rolled his eyes and probably was like...
He was like, I get it. Sizes are hard. That's what he said.
But you didn't say the sizes. You said the ounces.
Right, and that's fine, too. But also, you said 5 drinks that were all very particular in a row really quickly before I could put the first one in.
You know what would have probably fucked him up and, like, straightened him out? A woman. Like I don't want to say a black woman. Pretty much a black woman would be like...
A black woman can straighten out anybody.
Yeah. It's like,
honestly.
One at a time, motherfucker.
Yeah, bro, that's how we solve so many problems in the world. It's just to send some black mom. Bro, if you send a large, confident black woman.
Yeah, you don't even got to send somebody's mom. You send an auntie.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? The vibe, right? Like, if you sit Putin in a room with one American black woman, and I swear to God, he'll tighten his whole shit up, dude. All this, she's like, what the fuck you doing in the Ukraine?
Should just come out. I don't know what's wrong with this motherfucker.
Right?
That's hilarious. That is hilarious.
I'm a God-fearing woman. Are you God, motherfucker?
Oh my God! That shakes me up. It just makes me want to pull my pants up. If I hear some shit like that, I just be like,
"It's gonna pull your pants up."
Yeah, man.
But no, this dude. So he comes in all the time, right? So now he comes in and he'll always be like, "Let me get a 12-ounce. Oh, I'm sorry, a medium iced coffee." And now every time I just like hand it to him and don't say shit. I'm not trying to be cute about it or anything.
So he came in and getting 24 coffees?
What?
He came in and got 24 coffees.
No, I'm saying that one time he ordered 5 coffees.
Oh.
And I told him to repeat the sizes one time. And now he comes in and he says the ounces and then goes, "Oh, I mean medium," just to be a little bitch about it. And then he comes in on my day off yesterday. And my other barista friend told me, and she goes, "Yeah, he came in and said, 'Where's the pretty boy?'" And he's like an ugly dude. I'm just going to say it. And I'm going to be honest, like, to call me a pretty boy is like, get your fucking incel ass out, like, hate on me because you're not confident or whatever the fuck. And like,
can you try and hit on you?
No, it wasn't even like that. It's just like,
no.
To him, pretty boy was an insult.
Yeah.
And it's like a positive
making
insult,
it seem like
right?
You were trying to be a dick about some shit.
Nah, almost making it seem like I'm dumb because I can't figure out the ounces or whatever the fuck. It's like, bro, I make 900 coffees a day. You're the only one I've ever had this problem with. And now every time he comes in, I'm just you fucking prick. Like, I want to slap the shit out of him.
It's a couple of people that come to my job and I'm just like, fuck.
Yeah.
I had somebody run out of a check last week. And it wasn't funny, but it was funny. Like, he kept doing this sketchy shit. Like, he'll order a beer, sit at the bar, and he'll like slowly drink it. Once you have your drink, I don't give a fuck what you do with it.
Right.
I might see if you need any water, or if you're the only person at the bar, I try to have conversation. If the bar's full, I don't give a fuck. He kept doing this shit with, like, every time I walk past, he'll just be like,
just feeling shifty.
And I'm just like, what the fuck is this dude doing? It got busy, and then, like, literally 20 minutes later, I looked to see if he needed another beer. Dipped out. Straight left. And I just was like, that's why he was looking at me, to see when he can run off.
Yeah.
And I kind of sometimes people forget to pay their bill, but that was the one time I was just like, that
You were sure he
motherfucker
knew.
ran out. You piece of shit. And I just wanted to walk around the market and look for him, just to
Yes,
not
that's
make
the
him
thing.
pay
It's
for
not
it, but
worth it
just
to
like,
follow, right? Because
nah.
you know, it's not like it's coming out of your
but
pocket.
it's also it's not. But it's also people that deliberately do shit like that.
Bro, 2 days ago, I can't believe I didn't even mention this when we first started. 2 days ago, there's this, you know, we live in a part of DC where there's a lot of homeless people around, right? And, you know, so I have a lot of experience with homeless people. I grew up in Tampa. They're everywhere in Tampa. They vary, but a lot of meth heads in Tampa, so it's a little crazy. But around here, it's like, you know, I was a paramedic in this area for a long time. Dealing with the homeless population is a big part of being a paramedic. And you really learn to love them as people. Like, you really learn to overlook the obvious and to realize that they're hurting in a lot of ways, and they don't know what's going on. They don't know how to fix it. It's hard. It's hard to hate on them for it at all after all being exposed to them like that. So I'm like really sensitive with homeless people. Like I really do. Like I talk to all of them like they're people. I would never completely ignore somebody. I'm really adamant about that. So this lady comes in all the time and she starts asking everybody in the cafe for money one by one. At a certain point, it's like you literally can't be doing that. You're making all of the customers uncomfortable, and they're not giving them money anyway because they're all like, well, if I give her money, then she's just gonna like
keep coming back,
keep coming back, or just ask everybody else or whatever. And she's really like persistent. And so finally, I'm like, all right, I got to deal with this shit sometimes. So she comes in, and she had already been in there that day, from what I was told by the person on the shift before me. Did you just fall asleep?
No, I'm listening to you. This is my listening face. Like, you ain't see me hit like nod my head like.
So
this is hilarious that you asked me that though.
Because you straight up.
Because I'm deep in thought into the story.
So she walks in. She's doing the same thing again, but I knew she was in there that day. And I'm like, you can't come in here twice a day asking everybody for money. So she comes in, and I was like, listen, ma'am, I will give you all of the money in my tip cup right now.
I usually do that too.
Yeah, I was like, I'll give you all of this money. It was only like $4.
Oh, okay, that's.
But I was like, I'll give you this money right now if you don't ask everybody in here for money. And she goes, okay. And I hand her the money. She turns around, starts asking motherfuckers for money. And I was like, ma'am, you gotta go immediately. She goes, shut the fuck up. She's like, you don't fucking know me. All this shit. And I walk around the counter I'm not trying to posture. She's an old woman, bro.
To,
Tiny old woman.
Like, I'll kick you the fuck out.
Yeah, I'm basically just trying to be like, listen, just go. You gotta go. I gave you the money. And she's like, I'm trying to get a salad. I need $4 for a salad. And I was like, I gave you $4. And we all know you're not about to go buy a salad. We sell salads here.
Yeah. That's what I was about to ask you. Did she sell food?
Yeah, it's not like she asked for a salad. She didn't ask for food, nothing. And so I stand up. As soon as I stand up, she runs to the corner. She puts herself into a corner. Literally.
Oh, she was going to try to make you work for it.
I don't even know. But she puts herself into a corner. And so I'm like, I'm not following her. I'm not trying. I'm not a lunatic.
Yeah.
And it's not like I'm not threatening her with violence. I'm not going to hit her. You know what I mean? Like,
I know that.
Right.
But she
knows that shit too.
Yeah.
And for the record, I've known this woman for like 2 years.
Did she also leave?
No, so she runs into the corner and she's screaming that she's going to beat my ass. Screaming. And she's like, everybody in here was going to give me money and you fucked it up. And everybody's just like silently ignoring it.
Of course.
She's making a scene, dude. And these are like, I think a lot of the people in my cafe are like not from this area. And I'm not from this area either, but I'm from an area very similar to this. And I know my way around these folks or whatever. And so she's like freaking out. She runs to the corner. This dude's laptop on the corner is charging. She steps on the charger. Charger like almost rips the computer off. So I'm like, fuck, I got to back up. I got to decompress the situation now, right? So I like walk back around the desk, and the whole time she's just screaming, come out here, I'll beat your fucking ass.
She was screaming louder because she knew you couldn't do anything.
Yeah, and I start threatening to call the cops, right? And here's the thing. I'm not going to actually call the cops because if I call the cops, she's just going to leave.
Yeah.
And they're not going to arrest her for that anyway. I don't want her to get arrested anyway. It's just like I know that if I call the cops, it's going to take them 25 minutes because it's not a very urgent situation. And they're going to show up and she's going to be gone and we'll all wasted a bunch of time, right? So I was like, I'm going to call the police trying to get her to leave. And this girl right next to her goes, who had just offered her gum, by the way. She's like, I don't have any money. I have some gum. And she's like, I don't need your fucking gum. It's like, don't offer a homeless person gum. What are they going to fucking chew themselves full? You know what I'm saying?
All gum does is make you hungrier.
Exactly. So she's like freaking out. And the girl who offers her gum goes, I don't recommend you call the police. And I swear to God, that made me so much more mad than this homeless lady. So much more mad.
Because you're just like, you don't see what the fuck she's doing.
Exactly. And not only that, bitch, who the fuck? What the fuck do you know?
You can leave too, ma'am.
And she's like a beautiful young white woman. Mm-hmm. It's just like, you don't fucking... this homeless lady, the police, and me have this all figured out. Like, this has nothing to do with
Everybody's playing their part. So,
yeah, exactly.
How did the homeless chick, she just left eventually?
I walked back around the counter, and everybody knew that I had tried my best. There's a dude with one arm who comes in there, and he's a nice guy, and the whole time he's like, ma'am, I can get you a job. And she's like, I'll beat your ass. And he's like, you probably would. I only have one arm. It was fucking crazy.
That's like a movie.
It was chaos, dude. Chaos. Dude's wearing Morpheus glasses with one arm. Absolute chaos.
All right, sluts.
That's what we call our audience now. Sluts. Hey, sluts. Welcome to the Shrimping. No, I'm just kidding. This is just a sign off. All right. Sorry, we cut out for a second. We're back just to say goodbye. I was gonna leave, but Keith was like, I want to say goodbye to the sluts.
Goodbye, good people. I'm not gonna call them sluts. It's just funny to yell
shrimp
out.
And glisteners.
Yep, shrimp and glisteners.
Shout out all the shrimp and glisteners. Shout out like all 81 of our followers on Instagram. We're getting there.
Oh, we got 81 followers?
Something like that.
Fuck yeah, that's awesome.
We're getting there. Follow along for more clips and stuff, and fucking check out the podcast on Spotify, on YouTube. We're focusing on Spotify, so please use Spotify. There's Spotify video and everything. You don't even have to watch it. You can watch it. You don't have to pay for a subscription. Nothing. Just get fucking Spotify. Yeah. If one more motherfucker asks me, "Oh, you guys only on Spotify?" It's like, you can't. If you're listening to it on YouTube, you can't even close that bitch unless you're paying for the YouTube Premium. So it's like,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so it's like Spotify is so much more convenient in every single way. So get Spotify, sluts. All right. Anything you want to say?
Nah, dude, I'm good. Dude, I'm so fucking sleepy.
Yeah. All right, let's go curl up and take a nap together.
Big spoon, little spoon.
I get to pick?
Nah. This jail motherfucker.
Nah,
get your ass in here.
You don't get to pick. Keith's weirdly adamant about me being the big spoon. It's weird. I've never been forced into being dominant.
Hold me, little nigga.
All right, on that note. All right, love you guys. Bye.